Just making sure everything's going smoothly here. Okay, there's Siri bot. I'll get to the main question in a minute. Just making sure everything's going smoothly. I don't expect anyone to come in to watch the stream. Just basically gonna make this a short one, since it is just chatting after all. Okay, so I wanted to make this stream in particular since I've reached 200 followers recently, and I wanted to address both my old and my new followers, exactly who I am and what I do. So let me first start out by saying hello. How are you? My name's LeniriGaming, and I'm a variety streamer that uses the VTuber model for their streams. So the question of who am I exactly? I'm basically a variety streamer who uses a female VTuber model. That's also a tomboy. And the type of VTuber that I am, I've Googled this semi-recently. So, in terms of the type of VTuber I am considered a Bobby Niku VTuber. Or let me just type it in the chat. Babiniku, a Bobby Niku VTuber. What that means basically is a type of VTuber that's mostly a guy in real life, which I know a couple of VTubers that do that. For me, I just prefer using a female VTuber model because I like boobs. I like female characters. That's just who I am. And if you haven't seen my streams where I use a female character to play games, that's probably the reason why I prefer using a female character when I play games or when I stream. The very VTuber model that you're seeing on the stream, I've made it. I designed it. I drew it out, made the final adjustments to it, and which is what you're currently seeing right now. And I've been doing my own VTuber designs since the beginning of my streaming days. Long before I created Linear to put onto my streams, I've made her design since 2020, and then I kept that going all the way up to the 4.0 model, which is what I'm currently using right now. So yeah, just to summarize this up, uh I am a Bobby Niku VTuber that uses a female model to stream and play games with. Since I just like female characters and designing them. The prime example being like League of Maidens, since you're able to create a sexy looking character. So then moving on to the games that I play. Like I said, I'm a variety VTuber, although I used to just stream a lot of Minecraft during my early days of streaming, but from there I've started to diversify my collection of games that I play. In which, if you've seen my streams lately, like you can obviously see that I don't just play Minecraft. Uh, Obviously, since I've diversified my library of games to play. and stream. Specifically, when it comes to games, for me, I always like playing games that allow me to be creative or to build stuff or to create a character in them. Like I mentioned before with League of Maidens, how I'm able to customize a sexy looking bombshell of a character. It's just what I like from games, being able to create something like a character or a civilization, like with Cult of the Lamb, or in Minecraft when you want to create a village or develop a village from a pre-existing one. Just something that I can be creative with and customize and stuff, and truly make it as my own creation. That's the way how I'd like to play games. Just I like to be creative with my stuff and make it my own, and not just like, the typical same old, same old. I like it to be unique to me as the player playing the game. When it comes to the games that I try out and play, metas, whatever. I'm not too concerned about that. I'm just more concerned about the creative aspect of the game. If it allows me to create something that I can call my own. Like, of course, with my VTuber model, that I can probably call my own since obviously I made it from scratch and made the concept of it to what you're seeing now. Overall, I just like playing games where I can create something that is of my own and that allows me to be creative with it and then just continue on with like the typical gameplay and such, fighting or whatever. As for the streams themselves, well, well, at least most VTubers, they don't really tend to do a lot of series focused streams like I do. Since since my early days of streaming, I've always created my very own series for each game that I play, which is also the reason why in my game section on my Twitch channel and my about section, I always have the name of games that I'm currently playing and the series that I'm currently doing for those games. Like with Minecraft, I'm doing the Farmland expansion series, or like with Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm doing what was the name of that series? I don't remember, but yeah, I do have a series that I'm focusing on where it involves Arthur, or at least focusing on Arthur's side of the story for the time being until I get to John. Or another example with Deep Rock Galactic, I do a series called Single Missions where I basically do one mission type as a stream and then just stick with it until I finish up for that day. Just essentially those examples is how I'm different from the other VTubers because they don't really do a lot of series based streams like I do. I'm just organized like that. That's just me though, since that's the type of preference that I have whenever I stream games. But they have like a focus to them instead of just like, general gameplay and all that, which I kind of avoid as much, although I do have series where I just do whatever I want to do in general. Mostly with Minecraft is what I do it the most with, since it's just what my up. Well, pretty much, I have the series called Updating My World, where basically it's pretty much self-explanatory. I go in, modify old stuff that I need to update or tear down so that it's brand new. And then from there, I've updated my stuff to what's the current thing with Minecraft. I do a little bit of meta in that game, but not to where it's too much of a copy and paste. Well, ironically, but I think you get my point. Yeah, so just basically, I like making a series out of the games that I play. It isn't just basically just a general stream and I go with it. I actually have things in mind that I want to do during my streams, and I just stick with it since it's relevant to the series that I'm trying to do. And then eventually there will be a point where I bring that series to an end, and then I might just start a brand new series uh, in the same game. And then when I go about retiring a game, I just basically come up with or at least try to come up with a one-liner that's basically my last stream instead of simply typing my last insert game stream. Since, again, I just like to be creative with my titles and such. So, just to conclude this whole stream, I'm a Bobby Niku V streamer that likes to play games that allow me to be creative or allow me to customize something that is my own. And I make a series out of them, to which it's mainly focused on certain things or specific aspects of the game that I find interesting to create a series out of. That's all. I will be streaming later on today what game to play. I need to decide on that, but yeah. To answer the question, that's who I am. This mainly I made the stream just so that all of my followers are well aware of who I am and why I do the things that I do on stream. So if you haven't seen my recent stream where I thanked everyone for 200 followers, I'll say it again. Thank you for 200 followers. I genuinely appreciate it. And I hope to keep this going because I genuinely do love streaming. I love it more than drawing, but of course I also love to draw as well. Just haven't been really focused too much on it, unless I specifically need something for streams and such. Then I'll get to work on making the assets for it. But yeah, thank you again, and I hope to get more followers to be interested in what I do. Anyways, that's it. I'll just wrap it up here, and I'll be back later. Goodbye.